Holy crap on a graham cracker! It's me, America's anchorman, Rush Limbaugh, here to do one of them boring pay-per-view prediction videos that everybody loves. So let's get underway. First off, the name of this pay-per-view is lame. They should have just called it WWE Pinfall. Really, capital punishment. See, Vince is like, hey, I need to sell pay-per-views. So let me change the names, because clearly if I change the names, people will be like, well, I wasn't going to buy Vengeance, but now that it's called Capital Punishment, I'm going to shell out $45. Ridiculous. Oh, and they got Obama on the poster. We all know everything Obama does or says is wrong, because he's a liberal. And liberals are wrong. And everything's Bill Clinton's fault, too. Okay, first match. United States Champion Kofi Kingston versus Dolph. I want to be like Randy Orton Ziggler. Well, I guess he changed his hair back to blonde, so maybe not so much. But they're probably just playing around with it. I'm sure Ziggler will be looking like Randy Orton soon enough. Well, Vince is racist, so Dolph Ziggler is going to win. He kind of needs to win. He was in the main event picture, and then they just kind of forgot about him and whatever. Heck, kind of same with Kofi. He was up there at the top, and then I guess they're both upper mid-carders. They're never going to win the big titles. Well, Dolph Ziggler did for like 6 seconds. But, yeah, it'll be a good match, but once again, since they're semi-wrestlers, Vince doesn't know what to do with them. Here's another match with wrestlers, which is a dirty word. Rey Mysterio versus CM Punk. CM Punk better win. Otherwise, if they keep just shouting on him, he'll be in like ROH by next year. And we all know Rey Mysterio is going to retire, and he's an illegal immigrant. I need to see his birth certificate, damn it. The funny thing with CM Punk is, why is he still a heel? Because, like, you would think with the PG thing and, don't do drugs, that CM Punk would be a face. I mean, I don't want him to be a face, but, like, from a marketing standpoint, wouldn't it make more sense? No, what we need to do is elevate people that clearly do drugs. Like Cena, we know he's roiding. Or like Jeff Hardy a few years back. They're like, hey, he's coked out of his mind. Let's give him the world title. Because he's wrestled for so many years. He deserves it. Disregard the fact that he's coked out of his mind. So, yeah. Hopefully CM Punk wins. Next up is Pointlessness. Big Show versus Alberto Del Rio. Del Rio was feuding with Edge at WrestleMania, and then he, lost. And, then he had a match against Christian for the belt, and now he ran over the Big Show with a car. So, obviously, Big Show does not like getting run over by cars. So, he's facing Alberto Del Rio. In the real world, if someone hit you with a car and you survived, wouldn't you just get him thrown in jail? Why would you be like, hey, let me battle you in a square circle? Of course, that's wrestling. I'm just pointing out the humorousness of it. And you know how people point out stupid stuff like wrestling's fake. Wrestling's not fake. Video games are fake. Wrestling is scripted, and scripted badly. But there's definitely athleticism and pain involved. Which is what you're going to experience when you watch this match. Pain. Pain to view it. Del Rio's gonna win because, he's gonna be like, yay, I beat the Big Show. Who hasn't? Next up, we have Randy Orton versus Christian, who deserves the belt. I know Randy Orton's from Missouri, and I'm born, from Missouri, raised. And, I'm always right. And, Missouri's always right. We usually go Republican, and Republicans are the answer. Anything a Democrat or a liberal says is wrong. Why? Because they're a Democrat or a liberal. So, yeah, and Christian's a Canadian, so Canadians are socialists. But, I'm sorry, but Christian's a better wrestler, so even though he's probably a socialist, Marxist, something Canadian, I still rather have him as champ than Randy Boring Orton. Look, I got a beard and I'm gonna punch your head and whatever. Orton's dumb. Okay, Intercontinental Champion Wade Barrett versus Ezekiel Jackson. Ezekiel Jackson looks like Ahmed Johnson, but is slightly better on the mic. At least you can almost understand what he's saying. Are they just gonna push Ezekiel Jackson, and he'll be kind of green, and then he'll end up like Dolph Ziggler or Alberto Del Rio, where they just push him too fast, give him like a world title shot, and then they end up, mid-carding or curtain jerker? Actually, isn't that what Wade Barrett? I got a new name. This whole pay-per-view should be called WWE Failed Pushes. Because everybody pretty much on here is a result of a failed push or is getting pushed badly. Therefore, that would be a failed push. So maybe the next pay-per-view can be called WWE Failed Push. Take it under consideration, Vince. Alex Riley versus The Miz. Damn. Other than Riley looking a little tanner, they kind of look the same in this picture. I'm on WWE.com. And, funny thing is, WWE they like either roided up wrestlers like Cena or like Batista, or they like the tall, lanky, hey, I could be on like Jersey Shore kind of guys. So I guess that's why they like, The Miz is alright. I kind of like him. But A-Ry's kind of generic. His wrestling skills haven't impressed me. He's not bad. But, The Miz is going to win. But, it'll probably be dirty. Heaven forbid The Miz ever get a clean win. When Miz was champ, he pretty much never got a clean win. I understand he's a heel, but can he just get a pinfall victory without interference or dirtiness? Oh, yeah, Alex Riley is generic. Go back to some modeling underwear or whatever. And, of course, the match of the evening, John Cena versus R-Conspiracy Truth. Hey, R-Truth K-Quick speaks the truth. John Cena is, everything he said. And there is a conspiracy. It's called racism. And Vince and the boys in the back don't like non-white guys as champs. Oh, sure, The Rock was a champ. And, who was that other guy back in the day that was world champ that was like half Mexican? It wasn't Rey Mysterio. Somebody else. I can't think of it now. See, I'm so intelligent that there's so many intelligent thoughts coming through my head that even I can't process them all. But yeah, WWE thinks that they're like, we can only market white guys. When even I have to admit to the fact that 50% of our population is Hispanic. So you think if you're going to market to a majority, you wouldn't have a big white rapper. Well, he's really not a rapper either. He's failed rapper. You think you'd kind of have some, heck, you think you'd have like a guy like Alberto Del Rio as your champ? That would sell more tickets than renaming a pay-per-view. Which, by the way, is retarded. So that's my predictions of WWE Capital Punishment and all the failed pushes that accompany it. This has been Rush Limbaugh, and I suggest you don't order this pay-per-view and save your money and go over to EIB.net and buy all my crappy merchandise. And don't forget to listen to my show, which airs Monday through Friday, where I go on for 3 hours about how horrible Obama is. Even though there's other stuff going on in the world, I blame it all on one person who's a Democrat. It's obviously all one person's fault. Obviously. This is Rush Limbaugh. Have a great day.